What's going on, everybody? My name is Sean. Uh, Today I'd like to show you a very easy money-making guide that literally anybody can do in RuneScape. This requires absolutely no uh, prior skills, there's no like skill requirements. All it requires is having a little bit of cash. Now this can essentially be done with any amount of cash. Of course, having enough to probably around 12 to 13 mil can make it efficient and all in one go. But even 1-2 mil can make you some money pretty damn quick. So here we go. So what I'm going to be doing is decanting prayer potions. So first I start off by buying prayer potion 3s. Now these are, let's go, this much I could go for, and you can buy about 2,000 at once. I believe is the GE limit. So 2,000 every 4 hours. So that costs about 15 mil. Now the thing is, when you're making Herbalore potions, you make them in 3-dose potions. However, they're most efficient used in 4-dose potions. Now what not a lot of people know is that this guy right here, the decant option, turns those 3-dose potions into 4-dose potions. Now, as I wait for the prayer potions to buy, uh, we can just wait around, do whatever. There's, lots of skilling methods you can do, like you can do some alching, you can do many other things to make money in the meantime. Um, this is just one thing that you can do with, no skills. Obviously, you just sit and, let the orders fill out. So, yeah, let's just sit here and let this GE order fill out. And we're going to do this live because full screen. Now, we're almost at 1,300 bought. Currently, we're at 1,298. In the meantime, I can demonstrate how this is done. Actually, yeah. So let's remember 9.754 mil. All you do is decant, press 4-dose potions. Now you'll end up with, a little bit extra if you're not doing it with an evenly divisible by 4 number. So that's why I ended up with Prayer Potion 2 and 973 Prayer Potion 4s. So these, let's say 10, 400. Now, I believe it was 9.754, and I'm going to make 200k off this one. Now, I'm having to buy them at a little bit higher than the average market price right now, just because it's a little bit more competitive to be buying them. But at any given point, this can make you hundreds, if not, or hundreds of K, if not even, a mil or more sometimes. Even putting these orders. Okay, so we have finally finished off the prayer potions here. So we had bought them for a grand total, again, of 500 or 15,034,250 coins. And we sold them for a grand total of 15,288,000 coins, giving us a grand profit of 254,000 coins approximately. Now, a lot of you are going to look at this and wonder, is it worth it? Well, it depends on if you're able to be bossing or not. Again, the only other money-making methods aside from flipping at the G that are generally worth it at this rate of coins per hour are things like bossing. However, those aren't always guaranteed at a high profit. This, however, will make you a good profit in that small amount of time, and you won't have to, risk possibly millions of GP worth of gear. You won't have to learn how to do a new boss. You won't have to spend hundreds of hours getting up your combat to a state where bossing is easy. So let's just try this, for a quick second here. We're buying for 424, selling for 435. Just for the sake of making this a little bit easier to see, I might wait until I have purchased all 10,000 soul runes. But again, so as you can see, we're spending 424 on them. If we sell one, at 435, we will be making 427. So on the 10,000, I will be making approximately 30K on that, but you can do up to 25,000, increasing your total profit up to 75K on the soul runes. And that's just at the prices they are right now. I am not waiting for a favorable price with these. I'm just rolling with the punches and seeing what I can make. And again, soul runes are one of those things that you will never ever have to worry about dipping too much in money because it is a hot commodity, always useful, and yeah, you'll always have buyers. All right, we are almost done this here. When I finish this off, I will probably close the stream down. Oop, there we go. And bid you all adieu. So again, soul runes, they will sell a couple GP under their market price over a long enough period of time. I don't ever have to worry about this sitting here that long. But I'm guaranteed from this 30K already starting to sell. So that's fantastic. I'm guaranteed 30K pretty much within a few minutes from this. All right, so yeah, if you like this video, like it, subscribe. Um, there is a lot more that I have that I can share with you guys in the future, so be on the lookout. All right, thank you, and have a great night.